Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is February the 6th, 2022. I'm going to do a video today on DWAC. Yeah, Digital Warrant Acquisition Corporation. You guys can see I already got a price prediction on my chart. I was playing the strength in the market in DWAC on the 12th of January. And look what happened since then. Yeah, the price has gone up. So I said, okay, cool. Let me come back in, do another price prediction into the market in DWAC, see if it's whether or not it's a buy when the markets and stocks are crashing. You guys can see that this stock has been going up instead. So before I talk about all this, welcome to the channel. Hit that like button, consider being also subscribe if you guys appreciate my price predictions without the confusion. I'm going to show you if I think the price is going to go up. Look at the screen. And then if the price is going to go down, hey, I got to tell you that too. So if the market looks weak, then I'm going to tell you that as well. I'm going to predict prices to go down. So if you're one of those buy the dip, continue to buy, hold long term, then we may not be for you. I'm here to tell you out from the rip. You might want to skip this video and go to another channel that only preaches buying stocks, because I also show you predictions when the market is anticipated to go down. All right, so check this out real quick. Yeah, 24.5% in DWAC. Did a video on the 12th of January. The market ultimately on the 18th came and took out our ultimate TP price. Yep, right there around $80. 24.54%. If you were to get on the last trade on Friday, look at that, 31.82. All right, done. Now let's move on. Okay, I want you all to see, as I zoomed out of this price chart, what has been going on into the market in DWAC, right? I got two lines. The market is obviously being obsolete on one of them. This one, $45. We don't need it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this one up here, and then I'm going to show you something. Okay, I want you all to see that this market in DWAC is actually in an upward trend. You see that? We got two trends being established in the market in DWAC, which is fantastic because it tells us what this market is really trying to do. Instead of it trying to go down, we got these two lines that's going to keep the market propped up. At least we can suspect that. So what we're going to do, let me get rid of this one. I want us to follow this current trend that this market in DWAC currently is going on. As long as this price stays above this line, guess what? The market will always go up forever. It will never break. It will always go up in price. So we need to keep this line on a chart to identify if and when price will break this trend, because everything doesn't go up into perpetuity forever. It doesn't. Now, you guys can see even here, we got a restriction area. So as I do this price prediction, keep that in mind. Yeah, $90 could be the spot to where the sellers are located and primed and ready to release their shares in the market right here. I'm telling you this now. So when it happens, you guys won't question and scratch your head and say, okay, why did DWAC go down? This is the reason right here. We already got one inclination, a clue that the market sold off right there. So as we approach this market at $90 again, we might see sell-off happen once more. Okay, now let me show you the weekly time frame in the market in DWAC, and look at that. When we came here around $84-85 on this weekly price bar of January the 18th, yeah, the market sold off. We're right back again 2 weeks later. It tells me that this market is trying to go up. It's not trying to go down. Just basically off of that alone, you guys can see that this market is speaking to us. And it is not speaking weakness. It is speaking that it wants to go up. It is showing us strength. And you guys can actually see right here on this weekly time frame that this area is support. Okay, so we got two areas to be on the lookout for. This ascending line and then $70. $70 is the ultimate last point that this price cannot break in DWAC. We cannot see the price break $70, because if we do, we're going to be in a downtrend, or we're not going to expect the price to go up. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we need to try to determine, like I told you earlier, where do you think the sellers are at, right? Because people want to sell, people are going to try to take profits. Where do you think those levels are at? Well, the first is at $90. That's the biggest one. So let me hit this over to the hourly time frame, and I want us to zoom in on this area back here. Okay, so you guys can see it. Yeah, maybe around $90. We need to be prepared for this market to get some selling in DWAC. Let's look at this on the 30-minute chart. Let's zoom in here And let's try to determine what would be the next level. I would say around 100. What do you think? $100? So we got $90 first, $100 second into the market in DWAC. Let's look at DWAC on the 15-minute. I would say maybe like in $10 increments, right? We got $90 first, 100, 110, definitely around 120. We can see this market in DWAC go. So let's go ahead and zoom this back into the daily time frame and let's put this on a chart. All right, let's see what we got. So the first level is going to be $90. Okay, as long as the price in DWAC stays above 70, we're going to play the strength here into the market. First area is 90. So that would give us around almost 6.45% profitability to see the price in DWAC go to 90 again. Okay. Next level was around 100. It's about 17%. I can still see the market in DWAC trying to hit $100. Now, the higher we go up, the less trading we have seen, which means that the market's going to be a little bit erratic. It's going to be a little bit more volatile because we haven't created an entrenched and efficient market up here above like 110, 120. Okay, so I'm going to hold it around 90, 100. For us to see hit 110, that's around 30% moving higher. Now, given the amount of strength that we are seeing here on DWAC on the long term, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen, right? Especially in this week. So this trading week is going to tell us whether or not we'll be able to see the price hit 110 and DWAC. This current weekly 2-week price bar, if we look the way that we look in the next 5 days and 5 hours, yes, I'll be looking for the price to go to 110. But if we don't, then $100 is going to be a high I'm looking for the market to reach. Okay, so now let me get this back over to the daily. You all can see what I'm looking forward to in this price in DWAC. We got $70 and we also got this ascending line to keep track as to what the market needs to do. Okay, so now real quick, let me know, what do you all expect this market in DWAC to do over the next couple of weeks? I've done mine. Here it is, $90, $100 is where those price targets are at that I'm looking at. Now I want to know, what do you all think about DWAC? Where we're going to go? High, low, sideways? What is your thoughts? Tell it to the community. Let us know. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.